So I think it worked, did it? I think I'm live right now. I'm going with I'm live. If you see me alive, then let me know I'm live, because I should be live. I can hear myself. Yay! Hey everybody, I'm Mac, and thank you so much for being at the channel. So very sorry, I had some technical difficulties there, but I have corrected the issue, and we will go on with everything. I wanted to let you see this set. Boom! This is what we're building today. This is the Trade Federation troop carrier. It has been a wild time already. But I want to let you know, this set came out in 2024. It's actually a copy of a 2021 set. And maybe, if we have enough time, maybe we'll get to take a look at that set. Fingers crossed. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Hey Corey, welcome back, man. How have you been? I hope the image is okay. I have turned my stream to probably the lowest I can possibly turn it. So it's going to probably look a little grainy. I'm very sorry for that, but my internet will not, it just won't cooperate with me. But we're here. We're awesome to have a good time. Thank you for that. I'm so happy I got so many subscribers. I just can't wait to keep making more. It keeps pushing me to make more and more and more. So I love doing this. This is so much fun. And I'm also going to be changing up a little bit of stuff on the website, as you're going to be seeing. I've got a lot of big ideas, a lot of big things coming. So you're going to see some changes and different things, but just know it's all going to be awesome. It's all going to be fun. I hope you're having a great day. What do you say we start building? I kind of already did, as you can tell, because I thought I was streaming. It told me I was streaming, but I wasn't streaming. But I do have the two leader droids right here. These guys are really cool. They come with a solid blue. So in the original, they didn't have a solid blue piece to let them distinguish them from the other ones. They only had a slight blue. These have the whole solid blue, so they look really good. I like those. Also, we're going to go ahead. We've already started building the carrier. This set comes with 3 bags. So I've already opened the first bag, and here is the instruction book. So the instruction, it got a little bent inside the box, but that's okay. It happens. Oh, in case you wanted to see the back, I already kind of showed the back of the box, but got ahead of myself because I started. I had talked so much until I realized, oh no, we're not streaming. But it happens. You know what I mean? What's up? I like YouTube. All right, so y'all ready to build? I'm ready to build. Let's get some building done. So first, we got this area right here. Also, if you noticed, I changed the camera. So I was thinking maybe one thing that was happening is I was streaming 2 cameras. So I was thinking maybe that was taking too much of the energy, or too much of taking too much to send out. That's not the case. But I kind of like the overhead view. What do you think? I like having the whole screen, and I can zoom in on the overhead instead of having the angle. The other one's great for doing my animations and stuff, but this, I really like the overhead look. I think it looks really good. So I might kind of go with the overhead look from now on, because I really like it. But tell me what you think. Let me know, because you know that's part of the show. I love hanging out with all y'all. That's what makes this so much fun, is hanging out. Because I just like building Lego. I like talking about Lego, and I like talking with y'all. And I'm also hoping to maybe, I might move my monitor over here, so that way, every time you see me actually look this way, I'm double checking to see what all the comments are and everything. I need to one day just show you all the little setup that I have for building. But maybe we can bring this in just a little bit. Look at that. Roger, roger. Alright, let's keep building. So do you happen to have this set? Does anybody have this set? Do you have any of the versions of this set? Because they actually made multiple versions. This is the 2024 version, which is the 25th anniversary. It's a it's going to be a really fun set. And I was talking about it earlier. I'm like, you don't technically have to have just the droids as the carrier. It can carry anything. So it can carry people, carry all kinds of fun stuff. And I hope, yeah, because the sound is on. Just making sure that the sound was on, because it's always nice to have a little bit of background music. I think that makes it extra enjoyable. Each one of these gets a little bit, every time it's just a little bit different. Every build it just makes it so much fun. So easy. A little different every time. So what's everybody been getting into today? I've been having a great day. This is actually the first Lego I've got to build today. Earlier I thought about building another Lego, but I just didn't end up having the time to build a Lego. But I've got like I said, I've got some new ideas for how to do the show, and I think I'm going to build a Lego tomorrow with some of my new ideas. So fingers crossed I can get it built and I can get it edited and I can get it out next week so that y'all can see kind of like the new approach. And I think you're all going to really like it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just so much fun. I would highly recommend it. And if you're into Lego, if you're into animations, if you're into YouTube, just start. I mean, even if you don't post the stuff, just make the recordings, edit the videos just for your own purpose, because it's so much fun to get into. I can't express enough how much fun it actually is. And if you ever need help with anything, everybody is more than welcome to ask me any questions. I am here to help. I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means, but I am here to help. And answer fun little questions like, did y'all know that there's sets out there that have over 9,000 pieces? This set has 222 pieces, but there's sets with 9,000 pieces. That's a lot of bricks. Now, I've never put together a Lego set that big. Has anybody else put together a set that big? Because that is a massive set. It looks really good. You know what I could do? Originally I used to have like the white plate here, and the white plate would hold it still for me. So that way it kind of stays and made sure it stayed in frame. But with the big screen, I like this. I hope y'all like this. I like having it zoomed out some, or just having one screen instead of the angle screen. I think this is going to work out a lot better. Ooh, this carrier is getting longer. Carrier Tom. Check that out. You know, this is looking a lot like the 2001 version already. I will say there's quite a few similarities to it. Do y'all like having the 4 choices to choose from each week? I think that's fun. I think it's fun to kind of have 4, and I try to pull a different theme from each one, so that way, you know, whether it's just all years as well, because they're all sets that I can't wait to build. They're all going to be built one day, and I just have to build them. Even when you get it and you look at it and you go, wow, that set is almost 20 years old. Are you sure you want to open that Mac? Yeah, I do want to open it because I want to build it. That's what makes it fun. I got them to build, so I gotta build them. Make sure I've got this going correctly. Got a little bit there, a little bit there. Seems to be a little off on this end. Like I should have had two right here. So I think this part right here, we're gonna make a little bit of a correction right here. Dun, dun, dun. So it looks like this should slide down some, like so. Whoop. And then that means all these are going to have to slide down. But luckily we have, now this did not come with the set. So hopefully you have one already. So if you're putting this together and you are following along, it does not come with the set. But I have millions of them. Millions. At least that's kind of how I feel whenever I look at it. But that's good, because if you use these a whole lot, then it starts to chip up the end right here, especially if you're getting off those little flat pieces. So it's good to have as many as you can, because it'll definitely help you out in the future. So I wanted to put this here and actually messed up there. It's looking good. I like it. So what do y'all think? Y'all liking it so far? Like the way it looks? I like these nice smooth pieces that go along the side. Anytime Lego can kind of round things out and make it nice and smooth, I really like that. I think that's a really, really nice touch when they can do that. A lot of their original blocks, of course, they only had so many, so everything kind of had that blocky look. So constantly coming out with all these new types that are nice and smooth, that really adds a lot to the builds. Last week we built the race car. That was a lot of fun. But I will say, the race car falls apart a little bit too easy on me, because every time I try to ride it around and stuff, something falls off of it. I think it's definitely a little bit more for looks than it is for racing, which if you've seen the commercial, they're racing down the race course and everything like that. I don't think mine would hold up during the races, but I could be wrong. Not saying anything bad about it, but mine falls apart a little bit more than I like. But it looks fantastic. They did an amazing job of making it look so nice. And as I was younger, I used to like putting together models, and I'd put together model cars, and you build a little engine, and you spray paint everything, get it all looking really nice. So that brought back a lot of memory there for when I was younger. Being able to put that together, putting together another car like that, made it a lot of fun. Actually, we'll leave it aimed this way. I like keeping it the same direction, and I'll just do it from a little bit further back. Try not to cross my hand over too much in front of the build, so that way you can continue to see the build. This is looking really good. I like this. Check this out. Man, that's nice. So it looks really cool having the shields come up. It has that roundness going around, and then the shield comes up and it has the individual little spots, which clearly that's where the droids are going to be, and they're going to be able to come off. It's really nice. Already coming together really nice. Nothing about it has been like repetitive or anything. And I love these pieces. These pieces are where it's going to slide back and forth. It's got the little groove, so clearly it's going to have, it's a transporter, so it can actually slide out, and then all the droids can get off, similar to the movie. This is also similar to the 2021 version. So we have a lot of similarities already. Maybe I need to do a build on that one as well. Kind of compare the two. This is looking good. Oh man, we're already on to bag number 2. Wow, that's quick. That's really quick. So what we're going to do is we'll take bag number 2. We'll toss that up there at the top. Seeing the pieces all roll around. Rolling around pieces. Had one roll all the way in the back. Ooh, I like these. These are clear like little sliders. So basically it can go on the bottom and it helps it slide around whenever you're playing with it. And I'm hoping that those sliders go on the bottom. And I'm hoping that that's because the original actually had sliders like this, which you can see, and it added support, and they definitely needed to add the support so it wouldn't fall apart. But having these clear ones, that's going to make it really nice because you're not going to see them. You're going to kind of just blend in. So if you're doing an animation or if you're doing anything like that, it's just going to really blend in so you can't tell it's there. That's a really nice touch. I'm glad that they came out with some clear ones. Okay, so it looks like we're going to continue making everything look nice and smooth across the top. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? That's what I want to know is how are you doing? Because I am doing great. It's Thursday and I'm building a Lego and the stream is working. I can't ask for more. There's nothing else I could ask for other than for y'all to have a great day and that y'all are happy. That's the only other thing I can ask for. Because this is coming together really, really nice. Look at this little curved piece. It's a nice curved piece. Looks really nice. Got two of those. Gonna put those on the side. And then we got this part coming in. Dun dun dun. I like how they ended it up with a nice end right here. This little gray piece, this little round circle, adds a little extra character to it. And it looks really nice. It's nice and smooth. They definitely took out the rigidness of the original and made it nice. There, that's what I'm looking for right here. Got these smooth pieces on the bottom, and they have a whole lot of them. So the good thing about these is right here in this area, it's going to add a whole lot of support. So that way, whenever you're sliding it around and playing with it or using it for animations, it's not going to fall apart on you because these pieces are going to add that extra strength it needs. It has it on top, but it really needs it on the bottom as well. That way, it's all the way encased with support. That is awesome. That was a really nice touch. Did a good job on this. So far, very, very impressed. And right here, they got another little area where the two lines, as you can tell, that needs to have a little bit of support as well. And they added the support with clear tabs. That's really good. This is a really cool Lego. All right, looks like we're gonna add the next part right here with these little pieces. So we'll add them on each side, and they're gonna have a little part on the front that has a single holder. So I'm wondering what that's gonna hold. What do you think that's gonna hold? I'm curious to see what that's gonna hold. Very curious to see. Man, that looks really nice. I'm thinking this is probably going to hold like the shield on the side, so that way whenever it's going down, it's taking fire, it can help protect it. Nice to have a couple of extra shields on the side. It almost makes me think, you know, if it's going to have shields on the side, almost like a Viking. So, you know, Vikings, whenever they would go down whenever they were selling their ships, they would have shields on the side. For one, to make room so that they could row the boats, but also it adds extra protection for the boat in case they're getting anybody attacking them. So it's kind of like what we're dealing with here. We're gonna have like little shields on the side to really help out. That's gonna be really cool. Yet another great idea. Now I don't know if that idea came from Star Wars or if it came from Lego, but either way, it's a great idea. So in order to be able to attach these, we're taking this piece, which is normally put on something in the front and made it nice and smooth. We're turning it around and then adding the shield part there. Very clever. Very, very clever. And of course, it doesn't matter the rotation of those whatsoever because they're all the way smooth going around. It's looking great. Check that out. I tell you, every time I build a Lego, I learn a new technique. Every single time. That's what's so amazing about it. you don't really run into a Lego set that you build and you go, I didn't learn nothing, or that was just, to me, that was boring. I don't ever run into that. I always run into it and I look at it and go, wow, that was a smart idea. Or how did they create that? And, you know, why did they think of that? It's just, it's so much fun putting each set together because they're all unique in their own way. And it helps whenever you're making your mocks, being able to build something small, even watching. If you're not being able to build right now, just kind of watching and seeing how they go around and build it. It really adds to it because it gives you ideas later on for whenever you can build your own mocks and you can use your own pieces. This is a really, really nice set so far. I'm very happy to have gotten it. Add little slopes here. And it came with several droids, which we haven't put all the droids together yet, but it's always good to have more and more droids because, let's face it, during the battles, the droids die really quick. You get a Jedi in there, they're just going to take them all out. My original droids from 2001, they've all kind of gotten old and brittle, so I'm almost afraid to have them in any battles. But with these newer droids, I think they'll work. I think that'll make a really good battle. I love the Lego too. I'm glad that you like it, YouTube. Oh, have one little pop off. Bloop. Got them on now. I should compare the pieces though, like what pieces were available when they built the first one, and now it's been 25 years since they built that first one. Like what pieces, how many other pieces have they came out with in 25 years? That'd be a neat fact to know. I might have to look that up. Or if you happen to know, let me know. I think that'd be a really fun fact to know. Whoop. Let me put that back in the window. It was hard to see. Look at that, that's looking good. It's almost like a little animal in the front. Don't eat me. Couldn't help myself. Had to play with it a little bit. All right, so we're gonna add this piece. What's interesting is there's not a lot of support right here. So I must have missed, did I miss something? Oh, this looks like this part is back. See, it doesn't make sense. A lot of times when you're building, if you see something where you're thinking, well, that needs to have support right there, and there's no support, something's probably been missed. And sure enough, I should have put these pieces back further. It looks like. Even though by doing that, it seems weird because it's picking it up a little bit. So looks like maybe I should have added another piece right there. It looks like I was supposed to add a black piece right there. See, now it's starting to make sense. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense because there's no way that they would have a build to where it's crooked like that. It just wouldn't work. So a lot of times you can end up fixing your own mistakes whenever you're building and it like just doesn't look right. Always take a few seconds, kind of stop, go back, think about it, and then you can actually correct your own mistakes just by using logic, just thinking about it. All right, let's see. We've got one little black piece right here, and that's going to go in here. You can see we're continuing this nice smooth pattern. You can't really see it there. If I turn it that way, you can see it. Nice smooth pattern going across the top. Filling all the holes. That's how you know you're doing something right. And it looks like we have a piece. Oh, I was about to say, does that piece actually have some decal on it? But it does not. It does not. I was looking at it. I was hoping. I had a little bit of hope, like, ooh, am I going to have a specialty piece? It does not have it does not have one. But that's okay. It is neat though when they have their own specialty pieces. I think that's really cool. Alright, so we can put one on top of here, right here. Boom. Check that guy out. Doo, doo, doo. Then we're going to add this on top. I like how it's making this little L shape right here. Clearly something's going to be added onto there. Getting ahead of ourselves. Well, not too far ahead of ourselves because we are about to add on to it. Check it out. Right there on the sides. Nice. That looks really good. Then we're going to take these. We're going to add a little stopper on each one of those right there. And that's going to make that nice and smooth. So that way, whenever we attach it to here, it's going to be all the same level. So we're going to add one of those to each side. And we want to make sure that the angle is up. Like so. And I got it again. Boom. It's looking nice. Let's put this angle on here too. Check it out. Now we don't have that little bug look anymore though. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we're done with that page. Now we got a little seat. Well, I don't know if this is going to be a seat. I think this might be something that is going to attach later on to where maybe it's going to, something's going to clip right here. Maybe it's going to make like a little angle, make it like a shield. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to keep building and then we're going to find out. I do like what it looks like. We've got like a little radio dish here. So we've got this piece. We're going to attach that piece right there. And then put this, kind of jumped around, landed on the microphone. Probably a cool sound. Got this little piece right here. Kind of hard to get to zoom in on that. There it goes. That's a cool little piece, and that's going to act as like a little satellite dish or a little dish over here. Beep, 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 beep. Right there on the side. And then on here, now we get to add the cover. That's what I was thinking. If something's going to clip right here, make like a cover. This is going to be the back to hold it. That's what's going to happen. So we're going to slide this up so that we can make the cover. The cover is going to be right here. Dun, 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 dun. Check that cover out. Man, this is looking great. I like how this cover's coming together. We're going to have this piece here. And here is the hinge part right here. So now we can attach that to the front and it's going to hinge up. So now we got a good blast shield here. So while they're going into battle, they can be going in and it's like, and it's got a blast shield so nothing can hit it. But it can still hit their little satellite dish, a little dish on the side. Got those pieces, we'll just slide those up. Now we've got bag number 3. This is the last bag. The last bag. Let's see what we're working with on the last bag. Might have to zoom out just a little bit here in a minute. Because it is getting big. We got a big build. I'm gonna slide this up. Now we can bring this guy over. Let me zoom this out. Just like that. Oh yeah. Check it out. It looks really nice. Really, really nice. Alright, so we can take this piece here, put it on top right there. And then we're going to keep adding on to it. So it looks like we're going to have a spacer right here to keep everything nice and flush like we always talk about. And then that is going to lead into another gear piece. So what are you thinking? You thinking that something's going to ride along here, maybe between it? This is probably the carrier for all the droids. That's what I'm thinking. So now we're going to have like a nice smooth piece. Smooth on top. Oh yeah, check that smooth piece out. I like it when they added smooth pieces on there. Nice and smooth. See when you look at it from the side, it's nice and smooth. Then we're going to add a single piece right here on the front. So we got the single piece right on the front, and we're going to add some color to it. So if we add this back part right here. Turn it back the way I had it. Slide this guy up toward the top some. Slide this so you can see it a little bit better. And that's going to have these green rails And those green rails are what's going to be the part that slides back and forth on the actual carrier. So that'll help hold the carrier in place. Nice. All right. So now we're gonna, looks like we're gonna put a top part on here, which is really good because that's gonna add that extra support for each one of those pieces right there. Putting that top on. And then we're gonna add this little smooth piece, and that's gonna add that extra support on those little hinges. These guys, I wonder what these are gonna be used for. Only time will tell, because we don't quite know yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, we're about to build a neat little part here. This is more of almost like using some Technic pieces. So we got this guy, and it's going to have 2 clips on the inside here. Clip and clip. So I got 2 clips on the inside here. And those clips are going to go onto this piece on the bottom with 2 smaller, looks like we have this on this side, and it's going to have 2 smaller little parts added to here. Check it out. And then we'll have a dish in the front. I like the dish. Dish looks good. See what it looks like. Got that little dish on the front. Dish looks really good. All right, so we're gonna take this piece, kind of move it over here to the side, and now we're gonna start building on this piece. And it's gonna have 2 little hooks on each end. Boom, and a boom. And those hooks are gonna be added. Dun, 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 dun. But this piece is so awesome looking. It's got a flat piece, so that way basically you connect this to the board, and it's going to have a 2x1 on the top. So that is a really awesome piece, and those are going to be separated by these little pieces here. But yeah, this is a really cool piece. So those, I'm just now starting to see those come into packs. And I really like those. I think that's a great idea for them to do that. Because in the past, you'd almost have to do an illegal building technique to make something like that, but now you don't have to. It's all been done for you. You could say, Lego illegally built it for us. Dun dun dun. We don't have to worry about going to jail now, because Lego did it for us. All right. So we've gotten the 4 pieces there. We're going to put 4 more pieces on top of here to support each one of these. Boom. And the thing is, we're actually going to build this twice. So I could be building them at the exact same time. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of build one on this page and then build another one. I'm going to take this one after I built it, and I'm going to set it up here, let it hang out on top. And then I'm going to build another one. So we're going to do the exact same thing. This isn't that bad. I don't mind this repetitiveness because it's a small piece. Now, if it had said, now do this 800 times, like, I don't know about 800 times. But this isn't bad at all, especially because we get to use these new cool pieces. So I am all about using the new cool pieces. You can give me as many of those as you want, because I like them. Have y'all had any sets with these pieces in it? Because it is a really, really cool set. Dun, 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 dun. This is going to hold all of those droids. Dun, dun, dun. So what is, out of curiosity, what is your favorite Star Wars? Out of all the Star Wars, what's your favorite? Okay, we won't say all of them. Out of the 1 through 6, the main story, what is your favorite? the hard question. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna do this. So now we're doing another step where it's like we're gonna make 4 of these, and let's see what these go to. They already look like they're gonna be cool. It's like little dividers, but they're nice and smooth. So I like the smoothness of it. I like that. It's looking really good. Check that out. And then that smoothness is going to go. Actually, should I do? Let's do so. So it looks like they want to have. I put 2 blacks on top of each other. They want to have a black and a gray. So we're going to take these off so that we can put a black and gray on each one. Make it look a little bit better, probably. Let's see. We're going to compare the 2. So here we have the black and gray. And here we have the black and black. What do you think? I don't know. I kind of like the black and black better, honestly. That's just me, but I kind of like the black on black. Black on black. I think that looks really good. But we don't have enough black pieces to do black on black. At least it didn't come with the set. So we can't do that. We're going to have black on gray. But to each their own when it comes to these sets. We're going to need a lot of these because we need 4 for this one and 4 for this one. So we can either have one set that's all gray and one set that's all black. Or we can do some that are black, some that are gray. Or 50-50. We're going to go with the 50-50 because that's what the instructions want. As you can see, I have 2 of these. That's how I'm taking those apart. Hopefully you have 2 in case you too have made this same error. And because those are tough to get apart. You gotta get your teeth in there. Don't use your teeth. Hopefully you have those pieces because they definitely come in handy. All right, let's make all these now. Got a whole lot of them. Look at all these. All the little droid parts are all in the way. We're gonna have so many droids. Massive army. Alright, so these are put these dividers on right here. I like that. That looks really good. It really showcases that this is this droid's little spot. There are many spots like it, but this droid has this spot. Dun, 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 dun. What do you think? That's looking really good. I like all the different little sets. So this, I see now, these clips right here are for these guys. So we're going to clip this on right here on this side. Boom. And we're going to clip these on right here. This is looking really nice. Did a really good job on this. So this way they can lower them down. Good thinking. Good thinking for the droid army. Alright, now we've got to make all the droids. Alright. So, it's time to have, we're gonna make 6 droids. So we got one body and legs, 2 bodies and legs, 3 body and legs, 4 body and legs, 5, and 1 more to grow on. 6. I noticed they didn't give me any extra pieces for the, they didn't give me another droid. Why not? Do y'all count those as minifigures? I was wondering the same thing. I want to count them as minifigures, but I mean, there's 2 different kinds. You have a blue and a a great one. So, do they count as 2 different mini pigs? I don't know. I'll let you be the deciding factor on that. But it looks like they do have, they're showing in the instructions, they want one arm to be straight like that. And then they want the other arm to curve like this. So they want to do what I did at the very beginning. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that. We're gonna have to make all these. Are we gonna do them on the same side? Let's do them all on the same side. This side, we're gonna have their left up and down. We'll have their right with the up and down and then the side. So I'm assuming that's because this hand can hold a gun and this hand can hold on to whatever they're grabbing onto and fly. Like, whoa! Because what if this starts moving really fast? They need a way to hold on to it. So they got that hand for that. But I don't know. What do y'all think? I guess it's the beauty of Lego. Whatever you want to do, you can do. You can change it up however you want to and make it your own. But I've got all of them identical to each other. Except for one of the blue guys. One of the blue guys has two hands that are both up and down like that. Alright, so they want us to fold it a specific way. They want us to fold it down and then up. I gotta put the head on. So down and up. That's what we're going for. That's the look we're going for. Looks super comfortable. What do you think? Down and up. It's nice having these right here because my other bots were awful brittle and these are brand new, so they are nice. You're gonna have some good battles. Alright, so we've got this piece and it looks like we're gonna go down, arms up like so, and head up like so. That's the way they want it to look. So we're going to do that, and then that is going to be placed inside of the actual holder where they're standing up. So you're going to have their feet firmly planted, head up, just like that. Now let's go ahead and do that 5 more times. Robot stance. Oh no, his arm came out. That looks really nice. Looks like a nice straight line. Let's see if we could just put him in there and then bend him down. And then his head pops off. This is a defective droid. Yeah, I think his arm needs, well, does his arm need to go up? It's supposed to go up. This droid was defective. We need to send him back. Maybe that'll be the droid that's able to carry a lightsaber. Y'all ever seen a droid carry a lightsaber? If not, you should make a droid carry a lightsaber. There we go. Alright. So, now they get to have guns. Look at these guns, little blasters. Some nice blasters. So the blasters are going gun barrel down. Safety first. That's right. Whenever we're messing with our blasters, we're gonna put the muzzle down at all times. There's some well-trained droids. Definitely. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. That is looking really good. Man, that looks really good. I like that. So now we can slide that in. There's another feature that I really like about this, and that's how supported this is on these edges. It makes it so that this can slide around really nice. And it locks in, so I don't have to worry about it really sliding out well. That looks really good. Man, that's really nice. We're gonna have this guy up here driving. You go get him, Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. Keep your head up. You're doing a great job. He's gonna be standing back here, making sure I put his feet on backwards. He's gonna be making sure that he's doing a good job. So he's driving, then he's checking on him driving. Is that how y'all look at it? That's how we look at it. Oh man, we got a plaque. Look at there. 25 years. That is a nice plaque. Nice touch. Looks really good. 25 years. Looks really nice. So what do y'all think? What do you think? This is super cool. They did such a great job on it. Really nice job. I do want to show you something else. Dun, 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 dun. The original. This is the original Battle Droid carrier from 2001. And it is a really nice set. It's half the size of this one. So this one comes with 133 pieces, whereas the new one comes with 222. But you can see it's got like neat little ideas on the back for different things that you can build. And I have it built, however, I am missing a few pieces on it. I'm missing the main droid that drives it, that has the blue. Now he doesn't have a blue body, but he's got a little bit of blue paint on him. And I'm missing the shields on the side, and of course, two little tops for the blasters. So here's the difference between the original blaster. So here's the original blaster. This is before they made custom blasters for Star Wars. And of course, here's the blaster for this set. I'll put them both in my hand so that you can see them. That's the two different blasters. So quite the upgrade, wouldn't you agree? But this is a 2021 set, and my little droids here are a little bit more brittle. This guy just will not hold his head up. Nothing I do will get him to hold his head up. But you can see the sheer size. Like I said, we've got double the pieces. We got double the pieces. That is really cool seeing them side by side. Check it out. And this one slides out too. So this one can slide out. His little head's holding it down. So this one slides out similar to this one sliding out. That was a fun build. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I loved building it. I hope that you were able to get this set and you're able to build it. It is a lot of fun. It is a really nice set. They did a really good job on it. It is quite the upgrade from the original. So if I had to choose between the two, I would go with the upgrade because to me, I feel like it's got a lot more playability than the older one. And it's so sleek, so nice. It's a really, really good set. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful day. If you like this video, please watch another video, like and subscribe, and leave comments. I love comments. I love having everybody say stuff. YouTube, I'm glad that you think it's amazing too, man. It just looks awesome. It just looks so awesome. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, a wonderful day tomorrow,